I can say this, I've been doing this particular line of work for about 12 years now, dealing with child abuse, and she was one of the more severe cases that I had responded to. She still had significant injuries, casts and hair missing. There was obviously some emotional injuries for her.
She was taken to the hospital due to injury to her body that her biological mother was unsure what to do about. At that time at the hospital, they realized that the injuries to her were significant.
She was brought into PCH where she was seen by our nurse practitioner, Cindy Nelson. And Cindy said that it was probably one of the most horrific cases that she's ever seen. And that Lady A was lucky to be alive.
Her little face was so black and blue. Eyes were so swollen, we couldn't even do any checks to see her pupils or anything because they were swollen so tight. You know, we found in the x-rays her clavicle, right clavicle was broken. She had a grade 3, potentially a grade 4 liver laceration where she was bleeding internally, scratches, cuts. It was to the point where her nightmares were so extensive in the hospital, we charted when she didn't have them, as opposed to her just screaming and crying all night long.
When questioned, the child's mother said she'd probably fallen out of her crib, but then admitted that her live-in boyfriend had perhaps thrown the 2-year-old child down the stairs.
How could somebody do that to somebody so tiny and helpless? And then
I got the phone call, would you guys be willing to take her? And I said, yeah. And when I picked her up and I walked into that room, I said, you're gonna come home with me, and you're gonna come home and live with me. And she just held her hands right up to me and said, let's go. We get home and she acted like she just belonged there. This little girl just needed so badly to be loved. I want her to never be scared again. I just need her to know that she's going to be loved every day and safe every day.
And that's our job. And at Childhelp, that's exactly what we do, is we nurture them, love them, keep them, and find their strengths, find their passions, and help them find what is best for them. We get to advocate for them, we get to protect them. That's what we do, and that's why I chose Childhelp.